a good day. So for today's video, I really do like parodies, and I really do like Galactus and the Silver Surfer, so I figured for this video, let us talk about that classic Silver Surfer Galactus parody, the Silver Spooner and the Barbequor. So, alright, let's go!
Yeah! So, we start off with Monkey chowing down on some bananas and having a grand old monkey time, when suddenly, he is called by Agent Honeydew for an important mission. The mission, if he chooses to accept it, is to celebrate his birthday with all of his friends at his own birthday barbecue. Yay! The Justice Friends and Global Security are there. They're all playing games, eating food. Good times indeed. But everyone notices that all of the condiments are missing. And how can you have a delicious burger without some ketchup and mustard and potentially relish, You can't! But it turns out all the condiments were stolen by some silvery dude standing on a flying silver spoon. He needs them for his own barbecue because he's a jerk and doesn't know how grocery stores work. But it turns out this guy is the Silver Spooner, the culinary guide, valet, and herald to the cosmic eater of planets, the Barbequor. And the Barbequor has plans to barbecue the planet Earth. But, oh man, all of my stuff is there. Oh, that sucks. And this dude is not messing around. And thusly, he starts to assemble his galactic barbecue. So things clearly are not looking good. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of superheroes to stop such a threat. But not Monkey, no. Monkey is told to stay back because it's his birthday, and really, you shouldn't have to fight on your birthday, man. It's your day to relax and have fun. So Global Security sends up Alpha Wing to try and stop this Barbequor. Unfortunately, man, this Barbequor guy is freaking huge! So much so that Alpha Wing is basically like a bunch of insects in comparison to this guy. And thusly, he treats them in kind. He sets up a giant bug zapper, and, well, sadly, that is the end of Alpha Wing. Meanwhile, back on Earth, so, nothing, not even the threat of the end of the world, can stop all the fun and festivities of Monkey's barbecue party. Monkey and the Justice Friends are having a potato sack race, soon to be followed by a pie-eating contest and other such things. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. But, well, speaking of the sun, it's frickin' gone! Holy crap! Someone stole the sun! And seeing as nobody can get a hold of Alpha Wing, well, it's up to the Justice Friends to go up there and find out what is happening with the sun. But not you, Monkey. Nope, it's your birthday. You're not supposed to be fighting on your birthday. You're supposed to stay back and have fun. And drink with Crunk or something. And so, Major Glory, Tiki Torch, Misspell, Living Bullet, Fantone, and Capital G, but not Snowman, fly into space even if some of these heroes can't fly, and see what the commotion is, which, holy, great balls of fire! The Barbequor is using the sun as the heat source for his barbecue! Holy crap, I've seen it all now! So, with no sun and with no gravity for the Earth to kind of spin around, I guess the Earth is just flying into space randomly now? And everyone on the planet is doomed? Wait, what? What's that? Oh, we're using cartoon physics. Yes, everyone's safe, thank God. But the Justice Friends, they're not so safe, unfortunately. Because the Barbequor has a giant can of deep space off. And he eradicates these pesky Justice Friends. Well, things are looking more and more horrible for every human on the planet. Luckily. So now, well, Monkey, we know it's your birthday and you shouldn't be working, but, if you can do us solid and help everybody out now, that would be appreciated. And so, he does! So Monkey flies into space to confront the Barbequor. Unfortunately, Silver Spooner steps in to defend his barbecuing buddy and engages in battle with Monkey. And as this intense fight is happening, the Barbequor makes a solar system shish kebab, puncturing through each planet and dousing everything in barbecue sauce. Man, I do love me some barbecue sauce, but that's not how I thought I was gonna go out. Also, didn't Silver Spooner steal a whole bunch of ketchup and mustard? Like, they aren't even using that? Man, that was just a jerk move. Oh crap, yeah, sorry. Back to the fight. Monkey distracts Silver Spooner with Judy Garland, and Monkey defeats Silver Spooner with his own silver spoon, which is just a wicked insult. But unfortunately, it's too late. The planets are now in the belly of the Barbequor. Oh my god, we frickin' lost? Oh, no, but wait, there's hope. Monkey uses the cosmic silver spoon to set off a Barbequor's gag reflex and basically to induce vomiting, but it totally works! The Barbequor pukes up the solar system, and all of the planets land in perfect unison as if nothing happened. So the solar system is saved! Hooray! And, well, for the Barbequor, I guess we assume he just leaves and, finds something else to eat? Maybe Orion's belt? Who knows? And for saving the entire solar system, Monkey gets the reward of driving a very incredibly drunk crunk home. Monkey, I'm so sorry, man, but thanks, hey? And with that is the end of this, fantastic tale.
Yes! Quite a fantastic episode there! So, if you're like me, you probably read quite a few comics in your youth, and along with that, you probably read a bunch of comedy magazines spoofing said comic books, and movies, and whatnot. Indeed, I have read my fair share of Mad Magazine, and I guess Cracked Magazine to a lesser extent, as well as Marvel Comics' own parody comic book, What the? And who doesn't love a good song from Weird Al Yankovic? I do appreciate satire and parodies, man, so this episode was just fantastic. So for the original stories of Galactus, fighting the Fantastic Four, trying to destroy the planet Earth, they did show how Galactus, being overly supersized from humans, did regard humans as insects and even equated the planet Earth to an anthill. And this episode really hammered into the humans are insects, kind of a mindset, with the Barbequor using the giant bug zapper and that bug spray, to rid the humans trying to attack him. And holy crap, this Barbequor is a total glutton. One planet would have sustained Galactus for quite some time, but this guy, holy crap, man, he goes for the entire solar system as a shish kebab. Holy crap, that's practically an appetizer. He didn't even use the asteroid belt as a side dish. Man, what a waste. And then, of course, that gets your brain going because, holy crap, this guy is how many times bigger than the planet Jupiter? And the sun? Which, I guess, yeah, Galactus can change his size to whatever he wants, but this guy, and the different sizes of planets to each other, yeah, for this episode, just pay no attention to, astrophysicists and stuff like that because it will boil your mind. And this episode will get you in the mood for barbecuing. After rewatching this episode, I did go out and buy some jalapeno cheddar burgers, and they were so good. Although I do believe that I found the fatal flaw in the Barbequor's plans. Well, two things. For one, he's wearing socks and sandals at the same time. Come on. And for two, and really, most importantly, he did not click his barbecue tongs twice before barbecuing. If you've ever barbecued before, you know the importance of clicking your tongs. It can save the world! But yes, indeed, a fantastic episode, hilarious episode. I love the original Galactus trilogy story, and I love this Barbequor story, so things are all good. But with that, we do have some more behind-the-scenes kind of things, you know, with the Galactus Barbequor comparisons and all these other kind of fun stuff going on over here.
So yes, indeed, the Barbequor and Silver Spooner. And I think we can all easily figure out that this episode is a parody of that classic story from Marvel Comics about world destruction from the pages of the Fantastic Four, numbers 48, 49, and 50 from 1966. You know, the Galactus trilogy. The story of when Galactus came to our planet to devour it with the help of his herald, the Silver Surfer. So the bulk of the story and the episode, you know, are pretty spot on similar in some regards, and in some regards, not so much. So let us take a looky-loo and see the similarities and the differences. So in the comic books, it was the Fantastic Four fighting against Galactus. I guess, obviously, you know, it was their comic book and all. In this featured episode, it was the Justice Friends and the Global Security, which is basically S.H.I.E.L.D., trying to save the day. In the comics, the Fantastic Four was successful with defeating Galactus, even though they got some outside help and some really fantastic device to do it, you know, but still, they did it. In this cartoon, well, the Justice Friends and the Global Security failed pretty quickly and miserably, and Monkey had to use some good old-fashioned violence and some medical procedures, I guess, to save the day. Also, in the comics, the Silver Surfer was a reluctant herald of Galactus, who was eventually later convinced to fight against Galactus to save humans and the planet Earth. But in this cartoon, Silver Spooner was very faithful to the Barbequor through and through. So in the comics, Galactus built his world-draining device, the Elemental Converter, piece by piece, which took him some time to do, and which really would have been pretty daunting to watch him do on the planet's surface, because you know when he's done building that, your planet is doomed. This was kind of similar with the Barbequor building his, I don't know what you call it, the Cosmic Barbecue? But same thing, piece by piece and just preparing the planet to be consumed. Skewered and consumed. But still, you know, pretty good. But like I say, man, pretty good episode, really good parody. Hilarious as always, so good all around. So why was this episode banned? You know, like, you seen it once, and then you did not see it in reruns, you did not see it included in any DVD set or anything like that. So, like, what's the deal? They've done superhero parodies before, so what the hee-haw, man? There were some theories on this. Some people believe that, you know, showing Crunk getting absolutely plastered at the barbecue was a bit much, as in not really proper watching a superhero get completely drunk out of their mind, vomiting all over the place, you know, on a kid's cartoon. But then, you know, you could have just edited those scenes out, you know, for any kind of reruns and stuff like that, so that's not really a problem. Some people believe that the depiction of Silver Spooner being a flamboyantly gay character was a bit too much over the top, and it was insensitive to the gay community, but you still didn't really see much of the character, so yeah, I don't really see that either. But the real reason for this episode being banned was indeed Silver Spooner. He was considered copyright infringement on the Silver Surfer because, man, like, realistically, visually, he was the Silver Surfer, right? Like, there was no difference between the two characters. Well, I guess the only difference was that one flew on a surfboard and one flew on a spoon. The two characters were just a little too similar. Like, if you consider the Barbequor, you can tell that he is a parody of Galactus, but they went out of their way to make him look a bit different than Galactus with some similar kind of features. Instead of having those two spires on the side of his helmet, they gave Barbequor some double beer holders instead. Which totally fits with a barbecue character and still looks kind of Galactus-y, you know? That character was different, so there's no copyright infringement there, but yeah, Silver Spooner, Yeah, man. Pretty similar there. So not only did we see these two galactic world-destroying villains, but this episode is also the first appearance of that ice-cold superhero, the Snowman. He is a parody of the legendary founding member of the X-Men, Iceman. And in this regard, for him being Snowman, it does make sense, because when you did see the first depictions of Iceman in the Marvel comics there, he was covered head to toe in like snow, which kind of looked like a snowman, rather than the chiseled ice look that we know him for, mostly today. Also, with him being called the Snowman, you gotta believe that there's gonna be a Frosty the Snowman reference to this guy's appearance, which absolutely warms my Christmas heart. This Snowman with the Justice Friends, though, he's just some lazy guy with powers. He has the ability to do stuff, I guess, with snow, and it looks like he's heat resistant if he's drinking a flaming drink and not melting, so like, he's probably pretty powerful. But he doesn't want to do any fighting, he just wants to get the perks of being a superhero, I guess. Realistically, the Justice Friends probably have a pretty good dental plan, so yeah, man, you can't go wrong. So yes, that's the episode, and that is some basic things on it with the Fantastic Four references. So I guess that is where we will leave things for today. And with this, those, and the other things, I guess, that's that. Also, if you're interested, I created my own comic book channel, 215 Comics. And currently, I have created my own cartoon series, The Adventures of the Density. And recently started a radio series featuring my newest character, Elastomorph, with more titles to come. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link up top here to that channel, and some links at the end of the video. Yay! Right on, and there you go. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it as much as I did making it. Also, feel free to check out the source material that I featured in this video. And if you want to leave a comment on anything you may have liked or things I might have missed in this, feel free to do so. Or anything else, just to say hi. That's cool too. And other than that, have a great day. Thanks.